Here we go again, guys. I went and got my car for an alignment, and of course the good people at the shop love to look at your car, and they'll do the work that you ask them to do, and they'll try to find other things that they recommend you need to be doing. So they said that my lower control arm needs to be replaced, left side only. The part costs $218. This is the labor, and the total cost for just that part, and that's one piece, one side, is $667. And then to remove, they say something's wrong with my boot, my remove and replace axle shaft boot, the left side. This is the driver's side again. The part for that rubber boot is $183.99. The labor will be almost $500, $598. The total of $681.99. And this is how much it will be all together with the tax and all that, and then they're telling me they're giving me a discount. they're doing me a favor by charging me this little, this less. So I went online and I purchased the left and the right control arm. They were only going to change one for this much, and I paid like $70 for the two pieces, okay, compared to their $218 for the one. And hopefully I'm save the money with the labor, right? And the steering and suspension, this is just the shaft boot, the rubber boot, their rubber boot $183. I got the upper and lower, and they were $30 or something, like $35 a piece compared to $183 for their one. And I'm going to save on labor that much, $500. Well, let's see, can I do it myself and save, or am I biting off too much, more than I can chew? I don't know. We're gonna find out together, but I can't afford to pay them this kind of money for them to do whatever it is they keep finding what's wrong with my car. But I'll keep carrying it to them. They can keep looking and finding it, and then I'll come home and see if I can fix it myself, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, this is where I am so far. I took off the wheel, I took the brake pads off and put it to the side here. And now I'm about to loosen these 3 bolts so I can try to loosen that bolt. And then I have to work on the mount to get that out the way so I can take off this piece. Okay, that's where I am. Alright, so they say they have an inside engine mount in here, and it's good to just loosen it just a little bit. So let's see if I can loosen it. Just going to turn it. I think I turned it like 3 or 4 times there. I think I'm going to stop it right there. And let's see if that's enough. Made a loosen this mount. Now I've loosened up here, I've loosened these right here, and I've already taken the bolt off that one right there. So that's where I am right now. Okay guys, I don't know if this is gonna be a win or a fail, but I have my extra jack with a board, and I don't have it directly on one part like the transmission. It's across, okay, and this is as much as the board can hold without touching the muffler and anything else, evenly. So hopefully, anyways, I need to lift that engine up off the mount so I can get to the mount right there. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, let's try this with the boards on. Trying to lift this, trying to get this piece out here. Let's see. Get it off. All right. I got it out, guys. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Ha ha ha. All right, I'm gonna relieve the pressure. So it doesn't stay while I work on the other pieces. Alright, we're gonna have to lift that back up anyway, so. Alright, so there we go. I got this piece out, and let's see if we can get out the rest of the pieces. Oh gosh, it's hot out here. It's hot out here. Okay, this was not easy, but I got all the bolts out. That one was the hardest to get out, but I got it out. I got the one on the other side of it. I got these bolts out, and I got the bolt out that's right there, the one that's there. All right, so let's see if I can pull this down and pull it out now. Don't know if I can do it, but let's see. I got all the bolts out, so let's see. Am I gonna win? Am I gonna fail? Get you out. I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna get you out of here. Got it. I got it. I got it, guys. Now once I take this off, I'm gonna take off this piece here. I'm gonna put it on the new one. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna put it on the new one, and let's see if I can put stuff back together. Oh my gosh. It's hot out here, guys. I'm tired. Alright, so this is the driver's side, the left side. Alright, this is the old one, and they said why it needed changing because this was dry rot. And now, even though I see dry rot, how did they see? Does it look like it needed changing? I mean, everything looks still solid inside. But they said it needed changing. Anyways, here's a new one. And I already put the piece on from the old piece here, the adapter, and I put it on here. Now let's see, I'm gonna clean these areas off with just the brush. Just the brush and brush them off, clean it off, and let's see if we can put it back together. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, it's easier to put this piece in first before you try to put in these back pieces. So I got this piece in, I just got it in loose. I haven't tightened it down, it's just loose. Just trying to get these pieces back in here. Alright, the adapter is on. Okay. This one, top this one. Yes, I can hear you guys yelling at me, telling me what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can get some screws in here. Get the first bolt in. Cleaning it up. I'm not putting any anti-seize on it. Let's make sure it's clean. Let's see if I can get the first one to start. Alright. Just want to get them down in there. Alright. Adapter's on. Okay. Alright, here it is right here. Thought I misplaced it. Clean it up. Try to put it in. Alright. Alright. Before I tighten down this one, let's try to tighten these down a little bit. Let's see if we can get some bite on it. Alright. Okay. Okay, we're in the part where I'm going to start torquing things down. I got these bolts in. I got that bolt in. And I got the big bolt in. I'm going to torque that down to 100, I think. 100. I'm going to torque these two down to, I think, 148 foot-pounds. I'm going to torque these three down to 73. Alright, I'm going to torque these down now, and then we're going to put the mount back in, and then we're going to torque that down. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Try to get this one. See if I can get it in. Just barely. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Time to come down. Trying not to pinch my fingers. Did not go in. I got it, guys. How you like me now? How you like me now? I just got to tighten them down and torque them down. And the top is going to be like in the 70s. And the bottoms ones are going to be like in the 73s, okay? Alright, just so you know. Okay, guys. So, I got the mount back in. I tightened this down in the 70s something range. These are tightened down in the 73 range. Tighten these down. Tighten that one down. Now, this is the next project. The boot is torn. I have to replace these rubber boots. So I'm going to have to take this axle out. So I'm going to disconnect the brake. The brake. And then take this axle out and try to slide. Take this piece out, the axle out, so I can replace the rubber boot. Let's see if I can do it. Oy, oy, oy. It's always something, isn't it? Alright guys, so full disclosure guys, this is not a me teaching you how to do this. This is me learning, and I'm bringing you along, okay? I know my recording and everything is no good, and I need better equipment. I'm going to invest in that, okay? In due time. But until then, this is what I'm working with. I replaced both arms. These are my old ones. I already put this back together. It's all good. I already tightened everything up in the upper that I loosened. And on this side, I still have to work on the CV boot. The rubber boot I have to replace. So I replaced and tightened down everything else. All that and everything else is tightened down. So I just have to work on the CV axle boot. And then we keep it moving. Hopefully I can come back and put it back in and put everything back together and get back on the road. Thanks guys for watching, guys. Please wish me good luck and a thumbs up, and remember, this is not easy, but I'm learning as I'm going, and at least I'm learning, and at least I'm doing for myself. What's the positive side? Me saving all that money. That's the positive side. If I had money to just give away, I would just pay them and let them do it for me, but I ain't got that money, so I got to do it myself. Thanks guys. Be patient with me.